Well, hey, B, it's JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Listen, we got to talk about, some divorcees, I guess you'll say. Miss Erica Mena, Safaree Samuels, and then DJ Mustard and his now ex-wife Chanel. We got to get into it, but we're going to start off real quick with Erica Mena and Safaree. Now, yesterday I came to you guys with the video speaking on Safaree asking the courts to reduce his child support payment from $4,300 to less than that. He said that he's not making the 61,000 that he was making per month. He said that he isn't doing Love and Hip Hop as much anymore because of Erica Mena's actions. He's blaming Erica Mena, saying because of her actions, he's not, doing Love and Hip Hop as a full time cast member anymore. He also said that he isn't getting many bookings, but he booked his ass down there to the Nicki Minaj Gag City tour and made sure that he enjoyed that and then put it up onto the social media, honey. Now, these records, from my understanding, are from 2023. Okay. But they're resurfacing today. I guess the case was never finalized or figured out on whether they were going to lower the payments or not. So I don't know. Miss Erica feel like Safaree is deciding to bring, certain information to the front. Okay. So she definitely tapped on his head. She had some things to say. Girl, she made a post that we have to get into. And she actually made a few posts, and she also did a full video. And the video seems to be primarily for the people that, said, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her. Well, it seems like she got something to say to you guys. But first off, what we are going to do, we're going to get into some of her posts before we get into her video. Make sure that you guys are liking up this video as we get ready to get into some things. All right. So Miss Erica Mena first says, you wanted attention this bad, you leaked your own court papers? Shaking my head. Sissy, because of the truth. Be smart. Okay. Now, this is what Erica said. Now, she also went on to say more, and I do want to get that up on the screen as well. Okay. Let us go ahead and share the screen because it looks like Neighborhood Talk was able to capture more from Erica. All right. So it looks like she put up particular days as to when she has her children versus when Safaree has the kids. Okay. And this appears to be from the 2024 calendar of this year. Okay. So she says, this is the mom in yellow, dad is in orange. Imagine trying to detect child support from your BM when that's they get from you. I guess you meant to say when that's all they get from you, since he skips out on birthdays and Christmas by choice, and you only seen your kids 16 times this whole year so far. Shaking my head, but yet you act like you this big money man for the gram. And all you have to do is pick your kids up at school. You don't ever have to make contact with me. Shaking my head. I swear, when I say these are my kids, I say it with my chest for a million reasons. Okay. So this is what Miss Erica Mena is saying, and she's responding to these details here. All right. Now, like I told you guys, that's not all that she had to say. She also did a video. But girl, I am sick about it. Sick about it. She literally sat up there and highlighted the days that this man has got his kids: 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Girl. Whew. But you sat up there and told the course that you be having them 4 weeks out of the month or 3 weeks out of the month. Now, see, I was hoping Erica said nothing, to be honest. I was like, I hope Erica doesn't even respond to this. But I guess when you playing on people's top, long enough, they have to come out and they have to clear the air with you. Girl, I don't know what Safaree got going on, but honey, you need to get it together. Very much so. But let us go ahead and check out what Miss Erica Mena had to say regarding this situation.
So in my mentions this morning, I've come across a few comments stating, I don't feel sorry for her. She chose him. Why would you feel sorry for me? Since I've gotten on the scene in my late teens, I've been able to make a name for myself, and it's not because of who I dated or any type of affiliation. It's because of me, whether I've made mistakes, not knowing any better at the time, or whether I've accomplished things. Like, everything that is under Erica Mena came from me. Literally from me. And I gotta say, I've come a long way. Like music videos, like that era, you know, reality TV. Now I'm doing movies. Like, I've been able to do the damn thing. And I'm about to have my own show. That all came from me. Don't feel sorry for me. I've been doing very well. No need to feel sorry for me. Now, if you want to feel the embarrassment that I might be feeling because I'm a human, and if you're human, I'm sure, you know, you can kind of understand where I'm going with that, then yeah, that's one thing. You know, I'm human. There's moments where we are embarrassed. If anything, be embarrassed with me, because shit. Look what I've been dealing with. And there's so much that honestly the world doesn't even know. But anyway, back to the comment. I chose him. Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years. And I wasn't budging. Like, mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him any type of chance. And then when I did, so then the chance was finally given. And behind closed doors, when I finally started to get this chance, this individual was actually doing this whole PR rant, claiming he wanted to be married and have kids. So I was seeing the outside actions he was projecting, and then I was engaging in the chance I was giving, and boy, did he come hard. So it kind of matched, you know, and I was like, you know what? Anywho, the chance was given, and life took its course. Before you knew it, he was popping the question. And because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe, you know? Anywho, this is another comment that I kind of have to address. Well, you gave him a second baby. Okay. Let me get on that one. So I absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing. Let's just state facts real quick. With King, my firstborn son, I had no idea I was pregnant until 5 months. I was getting my period, no symptoms at all. And yeah, 5 months pregnant. Had no idea. Years later, I get pregnant with Legend. Now, granted, yes, me and him were having issues, you know, after me having Safaree, but we were still married, and we were still going through that roller coaster of trying to fix our marriage. So with that process comes makeup sex a lot. Anywho, I went for my yearly checkup with Dr. Jackie, and boy, can she vouch for this, because I still to this day have this video. I went for my annual checkup, and I was flat, no stomach, no symptoms. I actually just finished my period, and I go for my checkup. Dr. Jackie, pulling you in for this one, because this was actually a very memorable day, I'm sure, for both of us. Anywho, she walks in, because I definitely peed in that cup, which came up positive, obviously, for pregnancy. Behind her comes this monitor to check my belly. And I was thrown off, but anyhow, she asks me if I wanted to know the good news or the bad news. And of course I wanted the good news, and that's when she broke it to me. You're pregnant. And you're months and months and months pregnant. No way. I just had my period. Boy, did she put that monitor on my stomach, and Legend was there, full face, hand. I still have the video. He was grown. So to clarify me hiding pregnancy, when I found out, a week later he found out. So it wasn't hiding. So yeah, I didn't go all that time hiding that I was pregnant on purpose. I didn't even know I was pregnant. Literally had no idea. So as far as me giving him a second baby, no, God gave me a second baby, which actually is my third baby. And God does everything for a reason. So to be scrutinized for how things happen in my life, especially the blessing of having children, is pretty kind of weak. But I mean, you guys scrutinize me every day, calling me bitter because I call things out. But it's not even like I call these things out. You guys seen this individual literally dance his life away in Jamaica while his last born was in the ICU. Sorry, NICU. Ooh, God. NICU. The label came from his own actions. I didn't have to speak on it. You guys. So yeah, and let's also, let's keep it funky. I didn't give the DB name. You guys did. I mean, you guys saw it all play out for yourselves on TV. Like, he didn't hide it. You guys labeled it and it was fitting. So, I just went along with it because it's the truth. But anyway, don't feel sorry for me. I made it through postpartum, heartbreak, and, all he has to do is go to the school and pick them up. Never has to make contact with me, but chooses not to because apparently the school he helped me pick out, by the way, is too far for him to come drive. Mind you, everything in Florida is about 30 minutes away, but that's too far. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, I just want to clarify, a quick clarification of those things. Yeah, I can't complain though, honestly. Us women, we make it work, man. If I ain't got childcare, those kids are definitely on set with me. And if you follow me, I don't play. If I gotta have my kids on set shooting movies with me, they are with me. Like, nothing has stopped this motion. Could it be easier if this individual chimed in and just took his weekly parenting time days? Of course. But, whether it does or doesn't, the world is still gonna go around while he, dances and, takes care of another man's children by lacing them with Rolexes. But misses out on, because I know this individual so well. I guess apparently now they have like a YouTube or something. How much you want to bet it's gonna try to do a whole YouTube to give his pathetic reasons on why and if and dope and cuz, and with his mama rooting for him in the back. I have a feeling that's why these antics are kind of partaking right now as we speak. Just saying. And when this does happen, just be like, Erica was right.
All right. So y'all just heard all of what Miss Erica Mena had to say. And I have to say this first, when she started talking about how Safaree kept coming after her and wooing her and doing all this extra stuff to get to her, one, she wasn't lying. A lot of us witnessed it. And then two, I feel like he's doing the same damn thing to Amada right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, girl, you need to take heed. Erica is very calmly telling you about the man that you're with, and you are not taking heed. You already got one trash baby daddy. I hope that you don't go and try and do another one. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say her baby daddy is trash, okay? I don't think he's as present as she would like for him to be because he does not live in America. Okay. And at one point, he wanted the kids to come to where he was. And I don't think she was sold on doing that just yet. So hopefully they figure that out. But it's crazy, right? When Erica was talking about how Safaree takes care of another man's kids, I never understand why dudes do that. Got your own family. Okay. You don't even really got to deal with the mama, but you got your own kids and you rather leave your house and leave your kids, but go and look after somebody else's. That makes no sense to me. I never understood why guys do that. And it's like you're running away from something. Okay? I mean, you just I don't know. Like I just hate it, okay? Hate that for her. But listen, when she was talking about that mama, okay? And his mom in the back rooting for him, girl. All I can think about is when Nicki Minaj did that interview. I believe she did it with Angie Martinez, honey. And she said that Safaree's sister and his mom, I believe she tried to say that they called her lazy or something like that, or they had some SHI about her because she wanted to leave and go follow her dreams or some shit. Okay, because I guess her job wasn't a regular job or normal job. Girl, Nikki, you should have gotten the fuck up off the table at that moment. One, that he'll let his mama and his sister say anything to you about eat motherfucking thing. Okay, girl. And child, listen, their mama is a problem, honey. Their mama is a problem because Nikki said that she had already mentioned that thing years and years ago that the mama tried to call. I think she said the mom tried to call her lazy or something. Or basically, the mom and the sister had some negative things to say to her. Okay, as if Safaree was just this amazing person at the time. Okay, and I think this was even before we really knew who the hell Nikki was and she was going after her dreams and stuff. But girl, you probably should have got up off the table then. Okay, girl, I hate that. I hate that. Amada, girl, be careful. But you're gonna do what you want to do anyway, cause DJ how you is, and we just gonna have to wait and see how it's gonna play out. And when Erica also mentioned that Safaree may come to YouTube, to address some things or whatever, I wouldn't be surprised if he does, and I also wouldn't be surprised if I end up seeing a damn Amada and Safaree YouTube channel if they don't already got one. Okay, but y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on that mess, honey. Good luck. Let's keep going because I do want to get into DJ Mustard and his now ex-wife. So the divorce has been finalized. They are not together anymore. I do believe they share about 3 children together. She did not get a great deal out of this divorce. I think that she wanted more in either spousal support or child support, and whichever one it was that I'm learning, she didn't get what it is that she wanted. Okay, now that the divorce is officially final, she has come out to pretty much dog walk him a bit on social media, and I want us to kind of slick get into it. So let us hop over here and see what she had to say. Okay. First thing she says was, although I wasn't going to say anything, being silenced is something I literally fought not to be. This ruling was made back in July when I went to Belize to celebrate right after. Now, the week I turned the car back to its owner, all of my business is in the blogs. So basically, she's clocking DJ Mustard because we're learning about the details of this divorce, and we didn't know anything about it when it happened back in July. But now all of a sudden in October, you want to expose everything. She like, bet, let's talk about it then, since that's how we moving. She says, of course, I know these things are public info. I got that part. But the fact I knew you would be so petty to let everyone know that you took the car and acted as if my back child support was payment for the car, and it's not. It's just that backed child support. Okay? Child, she on his head. Now see, child, listen. He should have been a little more careful. That's petty though. Let me say this. If you are doing antics to get back at the mother of your children, that's some childish and whack ass stuff in my personal. Knowing that this was a woman you was with since you were 19 years old and you guys were married and all of that, and she was with you when you ain't have nothing, then now all of a sudden you want to divorce her, go and move on to some chick, get her pregnant. For to be a family over there. I hope that you're still present in your own kids' lives, but basically you're supposed to have moved on. So why aren't you just moving on? Why did you wait months later to try and release some information to try and make her look crazy? But let's keep going. Okay, because we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. But she goes on to say, playing the quote unquote silent role while intentionally dragging me through hell for 2 years. You promised you would make divorce hell for me, and you did. I have the text messages still. You made sure your PR team dragged this play each way to make me look bad for 2 years, and you are still doing it. Please leave me alone and stop using me for publicity and record sales. Check the date. After he filed in May of 2022, he quote unquote claimed he had cancer to make me stay. Okay, he claimed to have cancer to make me stay in the house. I left in July. Of course, no cancer. Not you sat up there and lied about cancer. So y'all know we finna get in these messages. Just a little piece, okay? So she says, he said, this is what he sent her. Oh my God. I'd appreciate it if you stop trying to gas like. Are you saying this in a voice message? Because they didn't catch it accordingly. I'd appreciate it if you stop trying to gas like me, you clown, as bitch. Okay, make sure our son don't fall, clown. I ain't bother you not once. Stop fucking trying to gas light guy. Gas is like me. I guess he got it right then. I promise to God you can do all the ignoring you want, but I ain't gonna say it again. Stop trying to purposely F with me. Leave me alone. I ain't bothering you. I would never hit your evil ass. If my son was answering his phone, you the last person I want to hit. Please just stop trying to get under my skin. I don't need that. You didn't have to even answer. Just relay the message and move on. All that thumbs up SHI is just to F with me, clown SHI. I swear to God, if I really have this SHI, I'm gonna make you eat this. And then he says, devil, it's the BIT. I'm gonna make you feel all this SHI. Watch. Who the fuck do that? He says, who the fuck do that to someone that could have cancer? You evil as BIT. God gonna have his way. Oh my God. What really happened? I need to know what happened before that. Okay, she says you over this relationship. You just can't get over someone else being with me, but you yourself don't even want me. You need to take time to think if you want this or you're just used to being comfortable. Okay, so he says the fact that you really telling me F me, whew, F me and my feelings is really crazy and hurtful and it's really evil. I love you and I'll fight as hard as I can to keep my family, but I honestly don't think I can fight alone. I can't fight for someone that don't want me, that's constantly trying to hurt me or get me back for mistakes I've made. You really believe you're right for saying that. It's just wow. But I'll fight as hard as I can to get us out of this hole because I want my family. I'm sorry again. I don't know where to start, but I'm heartbroken that you'd even do me like this and wouldn't agree to help me fight for us. But I can't make you change. I just hope I don't lose myself in the process. This is hard for me. And if you know me, you should know the thoughts of cancer is hard for me. I feel so lost and just helpless. And just like you really don't give up about me, so that's hard to fight for, but I'll do the best I can. That's interesting. So you exposing these messages that's supposed to make him look bad and it's not fully there. Okay. I'll have to read more of the messages now. Granted, I don't agree with him calling her out her name at all because you're upset. Um so were you with somebody else at this time? You just can't get over the fact that somebody else being with me? Like, I'm confused, okay? And then it don't sound like he's saying he had cancer. It sounds like he could possibly have it. It sounds like he waiting for a biopsy or details to come back to confirm whether or not he had it. But I don't know, girl. That's just how it seemed to me. Just a little bit. That's a little bit. Okay, but let's keep going. And this was in May of 2022 when they had this whole breakdown. I guess around the time he was getting ready to file for a divorce. Okay. Let's keep going. So then, some of the message looks to be cut off a little bit. Okay, let me go back and see. We'll just start where it says message and move on. All that thumbs. Okay, so we got that. Okay, evil, BIT, I'm gonna make you feel this. We read all of that. Okay, you playing that game. I came all the way over here from work. You took him knowing I was taking him. I have no idea where I'm going. You really did it. This the last time you'll hear from me, is what he's saying. So I don't know what's happening. So then she says, Dejan, you are the most evil person on this planet. You think communicating with a 10-year old is going to work. You're insane. I had no clue you were supposed to take him. Okay. I feel like these messages aren't telling a whole lot in my personal. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Let me see what they're saying. He thought filing, then texting you, he wanted his family was going to, oh, got you. So he filed. I'm thinking he did this first, then filed. Wow. Knowing this would hit the blogs, instead of him getting the help he needed, you didn't jump. So in return, he got mean and nasty with you. He did all this while in a relationship is crazy. I know that baby mama is sick. So what if it was years ago? The text still shows he was ready to leave you for his wife. Wife left and he stayed with you. Mm-mm. Damn. So he was messing with the girl the whole time that he with now. That's crazy. That's crazy, girl. I mean, y'all let me know because it didn't really sound like he was saying he had cancer, but he said potential, like he could have possibly had cancer. But either way, I do feel like he was still using that as a manipulation tactic, like feel sorry for me, like, oh my God, woe is me, you're doing this to me. I may have this disease or whatever, and you're doing this to me. And I don't know. I feel like also is probably a reaction to your actions. Okay. She says, mind you, all of this. She says, mind you, this was all after he filed for a divorce from me and yet expected me to have some sympathy for him. You done sat up here and filed for a divorce and you want her to feel sorry for your possibility of having cancer? Okay. She says, narcissistic behavior at its finest, and I no longer have to tolerate it. Peace out. Child, these folks here, I hate it for the people in the public eye. That's why when it comes to Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm not even mad at Stacey for how her and her husband are handling their divorce. Okay, they stand in the same house right now, haven't fully told the child, living in separate rooms, and they're breaking up assets as we speak. Okay, to make sure everything goes smooth for the kid. But girl, this right here be getting real messy when y'all let us into the world, and then y'all into y'all world, then you over here dropping messages and stuff like that. So I just feel like it's some more hidden stuff. I'm over here thinking that, well, the messages don't seem that bad. But listen, I think there is absolutely more to the story. And I do feel like he about problematic. Okay. Even though this is just a piece of the text. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. That's really all that I got. I wanted to bring you guys the latest updates when it comes to them. I'm Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jami, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mile. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be